Hey guys, welcome to your energy check-in for Taurus. This is going to be for your June 2025. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. If you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded is also on Cameo. The links are in the description box below. The links and the details are in the description box below. I am running a sale on all my personal readings for 50% off my website for the rest of May. The code to redeem is in the description box below. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to join my channel memberships, hit the join button. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and my channel. Also, if you guys have not checked out my boyfriend's YouTube tarot channel, Adam's Consciousness Code, the link is in the description box below. Do all the YouTube stuff, you guys, to support him on there. So, what messages do we have for Taurus? Overall energies for Taurus. What is surrounding Taurus? What is surrounding Taurus for June 2025? We have wisdom, life experience, valuable insight, act with integrity, non-judgmental here, explore and learn from others here, learn from failures here. So I feel like this is about learning to accept people where they are in life without judging them and holding a safe space for these individuals here and connecting with people here that will reciprocate that back to you. Does that make sense? All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have clarity, sharpening mental clarity and focus. Make decisions confidently, quiet the mind, let go of overthinking here. All right. So I feel like the overthinking comes from like a judgmental place here. Now, it doesn't mean that you're judgmental. It could be that there's someone in around you here that's judgmental here. Okay. But I feel like this is about not judging people for where they are at in life and fully embracing and accepting wherever they are at. You know, it's just kind of like a very evolved form, and you know, it's just being, you know, more evolved and accepting people and not changing people, you know, and allowing change to happen on its own time here, right? So let's see what else we have. We have heart of compassion. Compassion will guide you. Be kind and empathetic, especially to yourself. Understanding forgiveness, generosity, and healing here. So I feel like what is happening here, I feel like, you know, I feel like anything that you do, I feel like this starts with you here, okay? And I feel like when it comes to the wisdom that you're gaining from this experience here, it's helping you in a way to just be very tolerant of, you know, of people, of things that happen in the world here, right? So I feel like this is not about like letting it enter you in a way where it deeply affects you here, but this is just about, you know, acceptance here, accepting what you cannot change here, okay? And that you have no control over outside circumstances that happens outside of you here. It affects us, but this is not about letting it enter us in a way where it just affects us so deeply that we can't function, right? So let's see what else we have. We have winds of change. Wow, positive transformation and growth in love. Embracing change for the better, open to change, your transformation, growth, progress, and renewal here. I don't feel, if you guys are in a romantic relationship, there could be some sort of change that's happening here, but if you guys are not, and that you guys are single here, like I feel like this winds of change is coming in for you here, okay? So I feel like positive changes are coming in, and I feel like things will never be the same. Like I just feel like you guys are definitely learning a lot, growing a lot from your experiences here. And like I said, being able to accept other people's experiences for where they are at, you know? And I feel like, you know, one of the things I feel like you're learning is that, hey, you know what? I could go through something here where someone here does not agree with it, but, you know, this is about holding a safe space for someone to be in their space here, no matter where they are at, you know? So let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. At the Empress, Libra, Taurus. We have the Seven of Wands here. Six of Swords. Seems like you guys are definitely going through a lot of growth and expansion where you guys are definitely applying the wisdom that you're learning and applying it to yourself here. Now, I feel like you're applying it to yourself in a way, hey, let's say if you're dealing with a romantic relationship here where I feel like you're struggling with someone here romantically because I feel like you may feel like this person's doing everything wrong and you want this person to change, right? But I feel like it's not about that. It's about basically wherever this person is at in their life, you can't change this person, right? The change only happens if this person wants to change. And you could plant the seeds there. You could give this person the information that they need to require in order for this change to happen, right? So I feel like this is not about making someone change, but accepting them for where they are at in life. Okay. And I feel like like I said, when you accept someone for who they are, no matter the good and the bad, things will flow in. But also, like, you have to check in with yourself. If this person is showing a bad side of them, you got to ask yourself if you could accept it. If you are betraying your own integrity here and your own dignity by accepting a certain behavior here that you might not be able to accept. So this is about checking in with yourself here when it comes to that. Let's see what else we have. Outcome and advice here for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know, look out for, and work on here for June 2025 for Taurus? For Taurus. We have the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, there's definitely some sort of growth and expansion here happening in your love life here. And I feel like with the wisdom here and heart of compassion here, I feel like you guys have learned a lot. Yeah. Is that you can't change people? Is that you can't control people? You can't control people's actions. You can't control people's emotions here. And I feel like in these situations here, you have to check in with yourself. If this person is behaving a certain way that directly affects my core values here, is this something that's worth sticking around, right? Let's see what else we have. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's winds of change happening in your love life here. Yeah, and I feel like it's happening pretty quickly here. We do have the Devil card here too, Capricorn energy, and also the Seven of Pentacles. So either you guys are experiencing this winds of change where I feel like toxic energy here is being released here, or that you guys could be making a decision that, you know what, this is too toxic for me. I'm just gonna step away from the situation here and not waste my time and energy here and continuing to stay in a place where I am suffering here. But I feel like more so that this Devil energy is being released here. Okay, the control issues is being released here. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Because I feel like with first mate, I feel like what your partner is usually looking for in love, okay, is support, is someone to listen to. Okay, even though their direct experience might be far out there, it doesn't really, resonate with you, or that it's something that you don't agree on. This is about holding a safe space for an individual here to express themselves, no matter what it is, no matter how outlandish it is. This is their direct experience, and this is not. And this is about not taking away from their direct experience, but accepting it for what it is. Okay, accepting that this is where this person is at, and that you can't change that unless this person wants to change on their own. They will go looking for it, right? So I feel like this is about acceptance here. Yeah, learning to accept things for what it is and coming from a non-judgmental place here. So let's say Taurus, like I said, if you're not a judgmental person, it could apply to the other person that you're dealing with here, or someone in around you. All right, where you feel like in these types of situations, you feel like people are not holding a safe space for you. They're judging you. They're putting you down for the experiences that you're going through here. Okay, so like I said, you got to ask yourself if these situations, if it betrays your integrity and your dignity here. So Taurus, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated. If it did, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, guys, and bye for now.